Well, there are many of us out there looking for jobs, and we are learning that today our social media profiles are kind of like the first wall that hiring managers see. So I'm hanging out with Jessica Zweig, and she is the CEO of Simply Be Agency and an author of a book with a super long title that I'm going to let her tell you about. But she's going to talk to us about how you manage your social media profile and hopefully either find a job or things you can do to clean it up to make sure you land that job. So thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you for having me, Ransom. I'm super grateful to be here.
So I put all of that out there. I just basically threw a buffet in your lap. So now you're going to have to pick out the specials that we need to dig into. So first off, social media, this is the thing that people and hiring managers are seeing first. So what can people do to either enhance their profile or clean it up?
Absolutely. I mean, I want people to really think about their opportunity for a job, their personal brand, right? The persona that they're representing and interviewing to be reflected in three main assets: your cover letter, your resume, and now your social media presence. And so I want people to look at their social media presence objectively, whether it's Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Clubhouse, and ask themselves, would my potential employer want to work with that version of me? Is that the best representation of me? Am I telling a professional, consistent, authentic, real story about myself? And you might be like, well, Jess, my social media platforms are for my friends. They're personal. They're not professional. Fair enough. If they're public, they're for everyone. And I often say that if you're going to post something that's not appropriate for a future boss to see, it's probably not appropriate for anybody to see. And we have to really think about our social media presence as our resumes now. It is the reflection. It's our foot in the door. I am an employer. I have a lot of people I've hired and fired, and I always Google them, Rance. I always look them up. I go to their LinkedIn first sometimes before I'll read their resumes. And so this is a long-winded way of saying we have to look at our platforms as true tools for good to really stand out and tell the story that we want to tell.
Do not Google me because you can Google me. It's cool. But you mentioned something about personal brand. What if you're not an influencer or something like that? You're still a brand?
Oh, my friend, I wrote a whole book about this. As you can see. It's called Be, and it's rewriting the whole script on what people think about personal branding, busting the myth that you just said. I have a whole chapter about what you just said. People
wait, before you dig into that, give the PG version of the book title. Sorry.
Got it. My book is called, here, I'll just grab it for you. It's called Be, a no BS guide to increasing your self-worth and net worth by simply being yourself. And that's the key. We all have value. We all have a gift. We all have a light to shine. And we do not have to have a huge social media following or an influencer status or a celebrity status to increase our self-worth and net worth by simply being ourselves. We all have this ability to get online in a clear, consistent, value-based way to drive our dreams. And it just takes a bit of strategic gumption and a whole heck of a lot of self-worth and confidence. And when you combine those two things together, you can build a platform beyond your wildest imagination.
Okay, so I'm with you there, and I really like all of that, but I'm going to need some tips about refining my presentation for these future employers. And with that, are these tips before an interview or do you use them during an interview?
I have so many tips. Let me break them down.
Give me three.
First thing I want, three, go back and delete things that do not apply to where you want to go. Just clean it up. Again, if it's not okay for your boss to see it, it's not okay for anyone to see it. So take it down and start sharing value-based content. Number two, share who you are, not just what you do. Share your passions, your family, your faith, your love for travel and cooking in tandem with the expertise and the talent and skills that you have. That's really how I teach personal branding. It's the intersection of your expertise and your humanity, because we want to hire people that can do the job. We also want to hire people we would like to work with. So show both. And then the third, this is a pro tip. So if you're looking at a company that you're interested in online, chances are they have their own online presence. They might have a blog. They might have a podcast. They might have a newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter, listen to the podcast, read the blog. And when you go into the interview, talk about that. Mention, oh, I heard this podcast that you released a month ago where you were talking about the economy and I really agreed with it. And I think that's the direction we should go in. Like, do you have any idea how much of that is going to win over an employer that you took time, not just a like or a reshare, but you spent time investing in their content? That is a pro tip and an ace move. And I have hired people based on that strategy because I could tell they cared about my company because they took their own time to research my platform.
Jessica, I'm taking notes, deep notes. So I'm going to actually have to go out and snag your book. So in the meantime, if others want to snag the book, where would they go to get it?
You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, support your local bookstores, wherever books are found.
And then if we want to find out more about you and some of the things going on, is there a website we can dip into?
Yeah, head to simplybeagency.com.
I'm about it. Well, thank you for that information. And like I said, taking notes.
Wonderful to be with you.
Good day, everyone. It's a Monday and we've got spectacular weather. Yes, the humidity is low, the skies are sunny, but although the temperatures are starting to warm up, it's going to be much hotter this afternoon. Come 3 o'clock, 91 degrees, and this is going to be the trend all week. You're watching Channel 4.
If you're hurt and have no car, we'll help you seek a rental from the insurance company, and we'll do it for no extra fee.